Hello, I'm Judge Chase Daughtrey. As school ends and summer begins, now is the time for all of us to get anxious and get on our side-by-sides and start hitting the country mile. But in doing so, we also got to remember to keep it safe and also to keep it legal. A lot of people don't realize fatalities and serious injuries as it relates to crashes and accidents on side-by-sides has increased dramatically across the state. So as summer comes, state troopers and county sheriff deputies will be strictly enforcing the laws as it relates to our side-by-sides and off-road vehicles. A couple of those things we're going to touch on today. The first being, anytime you have a side-by-side or off-road vehicle on a public road, the law requires you to wear your seatbelt. The seatbelt can prevent you from ejection in case of a rear-end crash or a rollover crash. And even if you're around your farm or riding around the deer woods, it's still important to have your seatbelt on when traveling around driving these vehicles. Second thing, if you use your side-by-side or your off-road vehicle on a county or public road, you have to have a valid license and a valid tag. To get a valid tag for your side-by-side or your off-road vehicle, you can apply for one through the county tax commissioner's office. There are several things that are needed to apply, one being motor vehicle insurance and an inspection. The county tax commissioner's office can explain all that to you in greater detail, and you can find more information about the requirements on our website at cookcountyprobatecourt.com. Lastly, it's also important to understand that minors are not allowed to operate off-road vehicles or side-by-sides on a public road. State troopers and sheriff's deputies will be issuing misdemeanor citations to parents who allow the children or the youth to operate those vehicles. So, in summary, please remember, always wear your seatbelt when operating a side-by-side or an off-road vehicle either in the woods, on the farm, or on a public road. Second, ensure that you have a valid tag and a valid driver's license to operate on a county road system. And lastly, you can be cited and face fines or jail time if you allow a minor to operate the side-by-side on a public road. For more information about off-road vehicles or other information, please visit cookcountyprobatecourt.com.